Right now, though, we're going to light things up, and in addition to lighting things up, we're going to provide you with a phone charger. This is item number E308780 from HALO, the Omni Ultra Bright Rechargeable Work Light and Phone Charger. Now, if we can bring our lights down in the studio, I want to show you the diff. Now, many of you in a power outage will go and you'll get us a flashlight. Here's your flashlight. Now this flashlight, if you didn't have anything to compare it to, you might think it was okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we compare it to the HALO?
All right.
Oh! It's like that ate this one for lunch.
Oh, for sure. And this is actually 2,000 lumens, which you really love. Each one of these sides fully adjustable as well. So this is your flashlight, your task light, and an emergency light all in one. So as you cycle through this, David, I mean, it's amazing in the sense that this is how bright it is. But as I turn this off, the best thing about it is that you have full control over where this directed light is going to be. So that's what we love about it. And of course it's HALO, right? So we have the ability to recharge with a USB port that's in the back. But more importantly, this little guy right here will make you visible outside up to 260 feet. So think about a football field, right? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty amazing when you think about how much you're seen. That could be dog walking, it could be, again, just outside, but it's emergency light when you need it. And we also have a magnet on the side too. So whether maybe you're underneath, you know, I don't know, is this magnet back here? Is this metal? Will it work? Or, yeah. So,
it is a metal.
Oh, it is a metal. But yeah, so I mean, being able, you know, how about this? Your task light, being able to direct your light down, you know, wherever you need it as well. What if you're working under the hood of your car and you want to kind of throw that light? We have the
option. Or you're in a power outage and you want to be able to provide light inside the house.
Yes.
I mean, this is what's so, you know, whenever there's a power outage in your neighborhood, it's like a sea of darkness.
Yeah.
You look out the window and the whole neighborhood is black as night. And you're thinking to yourself, what in the world am I going to do? We've got to be able to bathe. We've got to be able to get ready for work tomorrow, get ready for school. We've got appointments. We've got things that are going on. None of that changes just simply because you've lost power at home. Now, yeah, it makes it more challenging. But if you are in a situation where you need to have light, but also charge your phone, we can help you with all that. Now, Andrew, let's bring our lights back up in the studio because this is important for you to see that this is available in 3 colors. Now, what we're going to do is bring our lights back up in the studio and show you that we can bring this to you in your choice of black. We also have white, or excuse me, gray. We're calling that gray. And blue is the most limited.
Yeah.
And this has an internal rechargeable battery, yes?
Yeah, it does. And the great thing is with this one, it's going to have run times up to 11 hours, which is awesome, depending on what mode you're using. Then you can also look for up to 18 hours of additional talk time or usage with your phones. So on the back, we have the charging port, and we include the micro USB for you to recharge it. But when it's time to plug in your phone, all you have to do is simply use this USB port on the back, and we are going to be charging the phone, which is awesome. So again,
oh, there it is.
Yeah. So
the little lightning bolt just came on.
Yep. So being able to recharge is awesome. But when you think about, you know, what can you do when your hands free? Well, what I absolutely love is that you get to choose again where you want that directed light. No hands necessary, but yet you're getting the light that you need. Now, each one of these, you can see that we have 2 LED lights right here. Each one is 1,000 lumens. So you're able to either use one, both. We also have an emergency red light feature on the, the table's magnet as well.
The table's metal too.
I was like, ooh, wait, it's a little bit. But I think I can show on this back wall, if we could take the light down again. And David, I'll put you to work if you could use the red flashlight again.
Red flashlight.
So I'm going to kind of hide this on me, and I want, you know, when we're looking right up in here.
And we'll bring lights down in the studio, and when we do that, we're going to direct our cameras against this back wall.
Yeah, because it's pretty dark back there. So.
Now, what I'm going to do on this back wall is I'm going to hit it with my flashlight. Now, maybe because our cameras are not set up to shoot that, maybe we'll do this.
Oh, that's perfect, David. Yeah. So you take a look at that right there, and you're getting a really like a pinhole versus light, right? So yeah, it really, you don't see that far ahead of you.
I have to shine it right on what I want to look at.
Yeah.
It's not lighting up the whole area.
Or I can completely show this area as well. So again, being able to shoot, out a window, being able to, shoot directly here again,
And
bring
you're
it
standing
down.
a good distance. Go a little closer.
Yeah. So again, I can bring it here. Let's see if we can get,
Oh yeah, we're right there on
But
you.
it's what I
Over
love
your
about
shoulder.
this one. It's a really clean. Take a look at that. I mean, it's really lighting
And
back
kill your
everything.
light for a second.
Yep, I will.
And here's the flashlight.
Oh, that's
so
good,
this
David.
is the
Yep,
difference,
thank you.
right? Mm-hmm. You got a little flashlight, or we can turn that off and light up the whole area, Miss
Yeah,
Sarah.
so again, you're lighting up this whole, so it could be your room. And I love being able to say it restores your normalcy at home, right? In the event of a power outage, we all need a reliable light that we can carry with us anywhere, upstairs, downstairs, out in the
But
garage.
one that can also rest on its own thanks to that magnet.
Yeah,
It can attach
so for
to
sure.
whatever's metal, or
Yeah.
it can just rest on the tabletop. Remember, this is something that you want to charge up. On a full charge, it lasts 11 hours.
Up to 11 hours, depending on what mode you're in. So we do give you some flexibility on where the light is shooting, right? You can kind of really, with the articulating legs or support stand for this one, it can lay flat. You can put it like up on a little tripod. Take it with you. It only weighs 1 pound. It's like 1.1 pounds, which is awesome. But we also, when you pull the handles together, it turns into a really easy way to just carry this anywhere you go. I think for dog walking, it's perfect. It's really lightweight. You can actually put the leash in your
I
hand
want to
and
attach
still
it to
carry
the
this.
fender and change my tire after dark.
Yep, and it's really easy. It's going to recharge in just a couple of hours. But again, we all need a light that we know is going to work when we go to it. So
Right.
on full charge, I mean, it's going to hold its charge, again, for months on end. But it's one of the things that we want you to use it, right? We want you to have the light when you need it most. So again, I love the idea that, you have this big bright light instead of a tiny little flashlight that, it's heavy. That's heavy with the D-cell battery that's inside, but being able again to really customize. So it's off, both 2,000, 1,000 lumens. You can adjust it as well. Or David, you can also leave, when you press the power button as well, it turns into that red emergency light. So
Exactly.
perfect for the side of the road too.
Everything in the hour is not boy, that would be nice to have.
No,
it's a
must.
must-have.
Yes, yep.
Because we're talking about situations where power is out, lights are out, you have no way to charge your phone. I can remember when hurricanes would hit various parts of the country, and I would read news reports that people would go to charging stations. They would drive to charging stations to charge up their cell phones because they had no power at home, and it may be out for days, if not weeks, because the storm was that bad. So you're in a situation where power may be out for a short time, it may be an elongated time. Everything in this hour is going to provide you with solutions. Everything in this hour is not a, gee, it would be nice to have. It's a must-have.
Yeah.
These are things that are going to make the difference for you and your family when you're in dire straits.
Yeah, and what's great too, David, is like you can actually see, depending on where you have this, because it has the handles, you can actually hang it on a hook somewhere. But imagine like this, you could hang this up high. This is really illuminating everything that's in front of us. So
And
if
I'll
you're-
go a little higher
Oh yeah.
because I can.
Yes, because you can.
Look at
but
this.
As you see, like, this is all the distance. Now, I'm just going to pull up the little red flashlight again. And instead of that, this is the little, the light that we're getting right here. This is
We're
it.
getting that little circle.
This is what we all think, our
Or-
flashlight is really going to do.
We can light up the whole area.
Yeah.
And that's what
it's
makes
room-filling
this
light. It really is.
incredible. And thanks to those magnets, you can now attach this to anything. If you're under the hood of the car,
Yep.
on the side fender, when you're trying to change a tire, whatever you've got going on, HALO comes to your rescue. This is a must-have, and we've got color choices for you. So we'll remind you that we have this for you in 3 different colorways, so you can choose what works best for you. Thank you, Sarah. So we've got a great opportunity for you to choose your color. And remember, these are internal rechargeable batteries. So all you do is plug this in, have it fully charged so that when the power goes out, you're ready. Now, I have this in black. So here's the black one. We're calling this one gray. It's got a lot of white on it, but for ordering purposes, you want to order gray. And then most limited of my 3 is this blue. And most popular is the blue. And I have fewer than 1,000 remaining in that blue choice. This is $50.93. What are you going to pay when the power goes out? Because you're probably going to drive to the home store and you're going to take whatever they have left. And it's probably going to be the most expensive of whatever is there, right? And you're going to spend a lot more money to correct a problem than you need to. Today, and you hear me say this all the time on QVC, be proactive, not reactive. Because if we wait until the power goes out, batteries are in short supply. Power sources are in short supply. Well, portable lights are in short supply if you can find them at all. So what I want you to do today while the power's on and the weather's beautiful outside, I want you to buy a HALO. And I want you to have it ready. So when these kinds of situations arise, and they will, it's not an if, it's a when they come up, you're ready. You're prepared. You're not panicking. You know exactly where the light source is, and you go and get it. And Sarah said it best earlier. Make sure every member of your family knows where the light source is. So that way, your little one will say, relax, Mommy, Daddy, I'll go get it.
Right.
And they'll go get the light source, and then they'll also be able to see their way back. I mean, this is going to be a game changer because you don't know when the lights go out if it's going to be for a short time or for a couple of days or heaven help you a couple of weeks.
Oh, for sure. And when we think about HALO 2, when we started 10 years ago, it was the charging solution, right? Being able to charge on the go. We added, of course, the ability to jumpstart cars with our portable power.
Sure.
But what I love what HALO is doing now, it's called emergency power and light. So it's kind of that next generation when it comes to lighting as well. Not only are we giving you the lumens that you need, meaning the brightness, we're giving you the versatility to use this any way that you'd like, but more importantly, you still need to stay connected. You still need the ability to, recharge your phone because again, I don't have a landline at home. I don't think you do either.
No.
So, I mean, our phones have to stay charged. And the fact that not only is this the emergency light, it's the emergency power that you need.
Let's kill that light because I want you to see if the power goes out of your house and you pick up a flashlight. Okay, there's a little circle of light on the floor. And in the absence of nothing else, I guess this is fine as long as the batteries hold out, right? But what if we turn this off and we turn the HALO on? Look at the difference.
Yeah.
Now, let's just show that again.
Yeah.
You turn yours off. There's the flashlight. And here's the HALO.
Yeah, and again, what we're looking at now is like truly room-filling light. Like if we had, a ceiling on the top here, this would actually like even bounce off the ceiling to give you more light. But again, the ability to, light up an entire room is what you're looking for, but you have to think about how tiny this is. So again, you adjust this anywhere that you'd like. The handles can switch, move, you're walking your dog at night. Now you can hold the leash, but imagine being able to be seen up to 268 feet from this light.
I mean, if people can see you, it's a better and safer experience.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not going to tell you that it's going to make you invincible to anything that can happen to you, but if a driver can see you, there is a greater probability that everyone's going to stay safe, right?
For sure.
Because if you, because you never walk the dog down a street where there are lots of street lights. You end up on a dark road, and
chasing squirrels.
Yeah, and that's where the cars come out of nowhere, and then suddenly you're like, hello. And I always am amazed that people walk their dogs wearing all black. I'm like, come on, folks, work with me a little bit. This is what it's all about. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We are very, very excited to have a full hour of HALO for you. 2 products down. I think we have 2 to go, but let's remind everybody about our color choices. This is the black. We also have it in gray. And most popular is the blue, and I should tell you, you're not buying batteries for this. There's an internal rechargeable battery. And on a full charge, it lasts for 11 hours.
Yes, up to 11 hours.
Up to 11 hours. We're 2 products down, 2 products yet to go in this hour called Powerful